Hey there, my fellow shipbreakers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ostranauts. Episode 5, Treasure Galleon. So the plan is, once I have everything to like new quality, to buy a license, to maybe sell what I have to sell to the scrap vendor or the fence, to buy a license, sell everything else, buy myself an EVA helmet, and head back out to the scrapyard as a licensed mechanic, a licensed shipbreaker. That's good enough. I wonder if the scrap vendors will accept this. No. Alright, so I'm dragging everything to the license kiosk, and I'll then work towards repairing the EVA suit, which needs a motherboard, 2 small electronics, and small mechanical. Motherboard. Oh, are they not selling? Oh no, here it is. 2 electronics and 1 mechanical. Repairing this EVA suit very fast. How long till sell time? Just a few minutes. Now, the restoration of these PDAs don't really matter almost at all, for it's the information on them that is the profit. So I'm not going to bother restoring them, as they really does not matter. Alright, all I want left to buy is the battery charger for the Bingham suits. Or to repair that, rather. And then I'll be doing this sell. So this is the suit I just repaired that will sell. Okay, so for the battery charger's repair, I need a motherboard, heatsink, and 2 small electrical. Uh-oh. Oh no, here's small electrical. Just keeps moving. And this is so that when I have EVA suit, we can keep it charged up. I'm also going to need to buy a... Unable to comply. Fine. I'm going to drag this inside so that I can troubleshoot it. I don't really want to be in the vacuum of space as I repair this thing with a... basically just a bubble. I think this part is bugged. I think I'm going to need to save and load. There's a non-zero chance that it disappears when I save and load. But, yeah. Oh well. If that happens, it got jettisoned to space. I'll chalk it up as a loss. It's not a big deal. There are a bunch of debug commands. I think if it can't be salvaged, I'm going to chalk it up as a loss, but it's possible to just dev mode in items that you should have had, you know, if you lose things. But trying to look up the item codes for all the items takes a long time, so it's not worth my time. A micrometeor took it out? Not here at K-Leg, but yeah. There are micrometeors in the game. It's mostly when you use torch drives to transition between moons and planets that you get pelted by micrometeorites. But it does make the game very spicy when you're trying to do long hauls. Because you can have very sensitive parts of your base. Like, let's say, your bunk room. You're having a nice nap, and all of a sudden a micrometeorite takes out the wall, and you're exposed to the vacuum space. Yeah, so the battery charger just disappeared on me. Is exactly what I thought it would happen. It got, like, bugged out. I don't recall ever installing it, so it was bugged out, and it's fine. Again, chalking up his loss. I don't care. So, hauling the toolbox over. Dropping it. I think... I'm going to keep the sneakers. I think the salvage vendor might buy the suit off me. The scrap vendor, so I don't have to go to the fence. We'll see. Yeah, they'll buy the suit. No, it's not that suit. They'll even buy the... Oh, no, but they don't want the information on the PDAs. They just want the scrap, so I'm definitely not selling that to them. No, it was this suit. Wait, this is the suit with the battery? Did they both have batteries? I want to make sure I'm not selling the wrong suit. No, this is the suit I want to keep. Because it has the battery in it. So let's go sell the other suit. And maybe they'll buy the grav pen, and that will put me over the 5K mark. So we're almost back out to the bone field. So here's the suit. Done. And what about the grav pen? Yes. Wow, they're not paying very big for it. Sold anyway. Alright, I'm going to sell my work lamp. Because if I'm in an EVA suit, I won't need a work lamp. And that's fine. EVA suits come equipped with work lamps. They'll probably buy the O2 can. If not, the sundries will. Yeah, they'll buy the O2 can. And that puts me over the 5K mark. Perfect. So now I can buy a license. Done. So the way these licenses work is if you right-click and read them, you'll see when they expire. So they last for 24 hours. So right now it is 8:26 at 20 o'clock. And at 8:27 at 20 o'clock, it expires. And I'm going to be allowed on any vessel, any derelict vessel. It's a day salvage pass. Don't lose it. You have to have it on you. And then if it's in good condition, you can sell it back to the licensed vendor when you buy a new one. So don't throw it away either. Like, it costs money. So here we go. Like new, nav for 5K. Pick up the D20 tank. And hawk that for 45,000! Way better than the fence. Screw that fence. Nav station. That pays the bills. For another 4K. And this is my EVA suit I'm keeping. Which... So, yeah, let's actually just get rid of the old EVA... get rid of the stupid suit. I'm going to sell the... let's see. I'm going to sell my PDAs for 7K. I think that's actually less than the fence. So maybe I'll fence them. I think the fence wanted the information more, and that's fine. Get rid of my pressure suit and my helmet. Oh, but I want to keep the crowbar. And that happens to be in the pressure suit. So let's Switch suits. Take the crowbar out of it. Switch suits again. I put the crowbar in the clip point. The battery compartment for the suit is empty. Oh, no, it isn't. So the CO2 filter and the O2 bottle are empty, and I'm going to need to buy those, but they're not too pricey. I want to actually keep the sneakers. I'll sell them. I'll find more shoes. Shoes are not hard to come by. We'll just take a dead man's shoes. So suit and helmet, gone. Okay. One of these batteries I can sell. I don't really care which one. I don't need 3 batteries. 2 batteries are fine. I'll swap between them. So I don't know which one I kept. I don't really care. I kept the one with more charge. Cool. Works for me. Then we are going to want an EVA helmet. Oh, let's sell the toolbox. Toolboxes are just like sucky backpacks. There's no point in keeping them. With the screwdriver in it. Now, having a manual, non-powered screwdriver can be a bit of a benefit if you need backup tools. Because if my charge runs out of my main screwdriver, then I'm screwed. Pun intended. Alright. So I want a CO2 scrubber cartridge for my suit. Oh, but that's the wrong kind of cartridge. I want the CO2 filter for my suit and an O2 bottle for my suit. And then, I want a GOT charger station. So I can recharge my tools and a GOT battery. Spare battery. Got it. Character's a little hungry, so I'm going to eat some mystery meat bits. Yum, yum. Alright, and then I need the Bingham EVA helmet. It's pricey, but boy, is it going to be worth it. Alright, then inside my suit, where'd my CO2 filter go? Oh, it's in my hand. Alright, let's put that in the filter. So the suit is all set with pressurized O2 bottle, a battery with 68% charge, and my drill just got a fresh battery, and then I'm going to install this battery charger on my ship somewhere. So let's stick the helmet on, get out there, and install this like that. No, don't install the intake. Battery charger. Put the spare battery in. Looking good. Looking real good. All right, let's hawk the information to the fence, because I think the licensed vendor wanted 7K for it, but I think the fence was offering like 10K. And highest bidder is fine by me. Hey, go fam. Let's trade. Sell. So they don't actually care about the PDAs themselves. They care about the information on them. So I'm mostly just selling information. So that's a lot more money. Well, yeah, considerably more money than the license vendor would give me. Done. And then I still have the PDAs themselves. Not that they fetch a high price, but still, not bad. While I'm here, let's go over to the furnishings kiosk and see if they'll send me sell me a Bingham recharge. Because I lost mine. No, I probably have to get that at the supplies. They don't sell that here. That's fine. Some of that information was worthless. Yeah. Not all of it was valuable. Some of it was like, you know, corporate secrets, things like that. All right, licensed. Let's get rid of the PDAs now that they are, you know, another 400. Not bad. So we're up to 65,000. I have to pay my mortgage, though. And then the last thing I wanted was... Actually, let's not buy the suit recharger, because I might just find one. So let's get out to space. Actually, you know what? What to do next? Salvage or gig? So while you vote on this, I'm going to check out the gigs. Because I have a little bit of money that I can put down to take a gig. If you guys want gigs. So the gigs available to me. A courier for almost no money. Time-sensitive power delivery, which I can't take because I don't have enough power on my ship. Another courier, not enough money. Long hauling, which I can't get to. Another courier, not enough money. And another courier, not enough money. Okay, never mind. Salvage it is. All the gigs sucked. They either sucked or they're undoable for me. Because of the distance traveled. Don't really need my helmet on in my little nav pod. Take that off. Because it saves me from using my O2 bottle. Although, O2 bottles aren't that expensive. Undock. Where am I? I didn't even see my own ship in the... Oh god, why am I here? Okay, there we go. My ship, the little frostal, was invisible. Rather than going to the ships we've actually, I don't even know where those ships are anymore. Oh no, there's the Lucid Parasite. I'm gonna go to the nearest ship, to reduce travel time. Because I don't even see the ship that had the law enforcement officer. It's, like, not here. Oh, you know what? I am very low on power. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna go back to the O-leg and, or K-leg and pay them for power refill. Because, yeah, I will run out of power in transit. Unfortunately, I just undocked, so I have to spin this around awkwardly. It's facing the wrong way. Can I fix the hole in the ship using salvage vessel? Yes. I'm going to have you guys decide what the goal of this run is. Whether it's for profit. Oh, I kind of bumped the dock. But I wasn't moving fast, so it didn't really matter. Whether it's to try to make as much money as I can, or to try to fix up my ship as much as possible. And yes, I just walked through the airlock without a helmet on. Like a boss. Okay. Power, O2, and N2. Refill. Unfortunately, because I, like, left and came back, there was not docking fees. Cool. That's nice. Often there's, like, docking fees. I guess there's a grace period. And I'm also going to drink some water before I leave. At some point, I'm going to want to, like, get a canteen. But, that can come later. Oh, I had my fast forward time weird. That's why I was struggling to find where my ship was. Because it was showing where my ship would be like a few minutes from now, but my ship wasn't moving, so it's like, we don't know where you'll be. It was my fault. So as soon as I'm in transit, I'll have you guys decide what the focus is going to be, whether it's another run for profit or to fix up my ship a little bit. Alright, 0.6G, that sounds appropriate. And now that I'm floating here, I'm going to stick my helmet on and auto task, which should repair up my ship. So what is the current salvage focus? Improving ship or profit? You guys decide. So over on the right here, you see my O2 stock, my battery, the KPA for O2 total pressure and temperature, which is all normal. And we're getting close to destination. Coming in. Let's hope it's a nice salvage ship without pirates and thugs that want to murder me. That's the dream, not to be murdered. Oh, it's a big ship. I was able to dock kind of far away. That's nice. Oh! Yes! It's money. It has cargo pods. This bad boy is money. Oh. It's not the best cargo pods. No, it is. It's specialty cargo pods. Oh my god. Oh my god. My rough start pays off. And I don't see any life signs. Oh, there's a Bingham battery charger that's fully intact and ready to go right here too. What was the warning I just got? What warning just flashed? I missed it. This should be legal salvage. So, what if the pods are empty? Oh, I don't care. The pods themselves, money, dude. So much money. Oh, low pressure alert? Oh, yeah, because I have a O2 sensor, O2 alarm within my cockpit. I think I'm not going to be improving the ship because profit is big here. You have no idea. These cargo pods sell for about 25k a piece. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Yeah, there's just no way I'm focusing on improving the ship right now. Just All right, so this is the charger that I need to recharge my suit, which I'm dragging in, sticking on the dolly. And let's go ahead and uninstall this wall so that I can get to the cargo pods. It's going to get pretty cramped. You have no idea how just absolutely beneficial of a find this is. I don't care what's in the pods. The pods themselves are more expensive than the cargo that they have in them. 99% of the time. So, like, I'm happy about the pods. So I could inspect to see what's in them, and I will, but, like, they don't matter. So if you wanted to do that, you would right-click in Control Panel. It's empty. Doesn't matter. These are temperature and radiation and climate-controlled pods. That's why they're so expensive. I guess this one had a few toothbrushes in it, but, like, whatever. All right. There is a cooler. Coolers sell for a decent amount. Another work light. No, I need one. Some racks. Full of trash. I'm still looking for, like, tools and stuff, so I'm still... Oh, here's a screen. Album of core. Another power drill. This is why I say, like, power drills and things like that don't really matter, because you can find so many of them. Another screen. Another friction welder, roughly in the same condition that my current one is in. A cryo tank. Cryo tanks are part of the reactor requirements. They're just not. They're not worth very much. Then a nav, which is not even all that damaged. Some patches and motors that I don't really care about. Some vodka or rice wine that I don't care about. All right. Get the dolly? I will. I was just poking around. It looks like there's a semi or even fully intact reactor room in here too. Somewhere over here. So there's a broken heater, broken chair, a working fridge with my lunch in it. So convenient. Not anti-nausea pills and hydrocodone, which is empty. Okay. If it's empty, it like is of no value. More of my lunch. It's a working lunch. A floor bin with antibiotics, with 2 antibiotics. Oh no, those are anti-nausea. I opened the wrong pill bottle. Oh, no, I didn't. The antibiotics have nausea pills in it. And the nausea pills have nausea pills in it. Okay. Just because the bottle says it has something doesn't mean that's what its contents are. Right now, what I'm mostly doing is a survey to see what there is to grab. Cigarettes and a billy club. Drink pouches. Crowbar, vodka. A environmental manual, a t-shirt. An old vent. And we will pry bar this open into their fusion room. So the fusion core is missing, but the cryo pump, pellet feeders, capacitor, MHD generator, and ship batteries are all here. The ship batteries aren't worth much, but the fusion components are worth a lot. They're not gonna compare. Like, each one of these is worth a few K. It doesn't compare to the specialty cargo. The specialty cargo is the real treasure on this ship. But, the other stuff isn't anything to scoff at. So I'll grab the dolly for it, after I grab the rest of the stuff. We have some Kangs. A CO2 scrubber, which is worth a lot. Another D20 tank. And it's very full, so this is another 45K. Empty backpack. Empty toolbox. A rack with some stuff. Alright, let's uninstall this wall. So that I can... Oh, no, that's not a good wall to do. Uninstall this wall. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get at the cargo pods that are on the outside, and I need access to it. Otherwise, Because floating around in space, like, you don't move very quickly. So to save time, it makes sense to grab access to the cargo pods like this. Cargo pod. Drag back to my crummy crapper. No, all the way. Stop. Where are you going? Drop it. No, that's not how to do that. You can install, because these are cargo pods, you could install them on your own ship. My friction welder has 50%, my drill has 90. Okay, yeah, I don't need to recharge my tools. So. A proximity alarm. Okay. Please don't hit me. That would suck. Being struck by like another ship. Can happen. It's kind of an act of God, and it can ruin your run. That would be like a save scum level event. Cannot get to it. Yeah, you can. Can I use these ship's walls to repair my airlock? I could. It's, just in this case, it's like kind of not worth doing, in my opinion, given all the profit that's here. I'm going to focus on the profit. That's what I said when I got here. You may have missed. That, there's so much lovely stuff to loot here that, like, I don't care about fixing my pod right now. Because this ship pays the bills for, like, weeks. I might as well do just that. I am stacking junk onto my list. Like, the issue that I'm going to have is, like, I hope I have enough thrust to get back to K-Leg. Because I'm putting so much junk on this little rinky-dink piece of crap. It's basically like a rickshaw with, like, 20-ton elephant on the back. Alright. I want to repair the MHD with the components that I can find here. So at this point, what I'm doing is I'm going to repair the pellet feeder, the MHD generator. So what these things do, the pellet feeder, you don't really need to know because I'm not building a fusion reactor right now, but the capacitor and the laser array supercharge particles that the pellet feeder feeds into the reactor. The reactor was installed here where this hole is. So there normally would have been a fusion coils and a reactor sitting on top. So this is like about a third of a reactor. Like 2/3 of the reactor is missing in this instance. And then you have the cryo pump for coolant, and this MHD generator siphons off some power from the reactor to recharge your batteries. So this is what all these things do. And I'm just repairing them up because I'm scavenging for the components to repair them on this ship, so I'm not actually having to buy any of the repair materials. So I'm repairing the things that I think can flip for the most money. Will I get enough cash to buy a better ship? So that's a big question. Maybe. So there's two ways to buy, well, there's a few different ways to buy ships. So I'll talk about that, I guess. One is to buy a used ship that is intact and can be piloted, but they tend to be extremely expensive. Another way is to buy a derelict and to fix it up. A third way is to just keep adding on to my ship until it's good. But I do owe mortgage on this ship. So the mortgage that I owe, the outstanding 400,000 mortgage or whatever, 350,000, I owe. So if I sell my ship for like 100,000, I still owe the remaining 250,000 on it. So I can't get rid of the mortgage just by selling my starter ship. I still owe the extra mortgage money. It's not about the capital value of the ship, it's about the mortgage I took out for it. So just because I pay off the mortgage doesn't necessarily mean I'm scot-free of debt. It probably makes more sense to stop owing mortgage before doing anything else with money. Is it possible to repair a salvage ship enough to use it as my own ship? Yes. You can start with just an airlock and make it worth using. You can build from scratch, no problem. Alright, dragging this D20 tank over. And let's grab the dolly. Actually, before I grab the dolly and dolly up the reactor stuff, I haven't actually fully explored the ship. So there's a broken antenna, an intact cooler. The coolers, I might be a little picky about what I grab, because obviously there's a lot of stuff here and I can grab a lot of stuff, but I'm going to grab the stuff that is like 3 or 4K plus. I'm not going to grab like chump change stuff. I don't care about the chump change stuff. So I'm going to be picky about what I grab because it's, at the end of the day, it's, a driving, philosophy of mine is like, Quo fam is reaching me out to solve a technical issue. Yeah, sorry, you're not my fam. At the end of the day, there's just more wrecks out there. So you might as well just grab the things that are worth the most for a quick buck, rather than to like take every little last ounce of everything on a ship. That's probably not worth your time. So you'll see me leave a lot of stuff behind, but it's just because the time and effort to grab it isn't worth the buck. No, that's a uninstalled bin. Terminal. Terminal's just like a computer that you can play for fun. Or, you know, if you're horny and bored, I guess smut. And I'm not making that up. Ooh. That friction welder is nicer than mine. Yoink. And this is why I didn't, you know, I'm not worried about tools, because that's a 65%. So my, but this actually has a battery. I already have a spare battery. I don't it doesn't really matter. At some point, oh, that drill is, no, mine's nicer. At some point, it's not even like worth searching bins for stuff for the most part, because you get to a point where you can, the stuff that you're going to find in bins is not worth as much as what you can find installed on the ship. I'm not at that point yet. There are some things that you're going to find in bins that are kind of invaluable, like training manuals that you can read to improve your skills. And that's one of the reasons why you would search bins even late game, so that you can get a training manual for every relevant skill. Oh, a tactical knife. Now, so the thing about a tactical knife is it's not worth much. And in a fight, I'm still probably going to die with just a tactical knife, so I'd rather have a better tool than a tactical knife, which is why I left it behind. I wouldn't mind pain pills, but I'm not... Most of these pill bottles have been empty. Okay, have I searched this entire ship? It's kind of hard to tell. Let's do one last... So I've been down there. I want to make sure that I didn't, like, overlook anything. And I know I haven't actually brought any of the fusion bay stuff back to my my ship. The other thing that I could do is I can hop into the comms console. Actually, I can hop into, yeah, the comms console of my ship. I don't really care about the cryo tank. It's not worth enough for me to grab. I can hop into my comms console and get the profile of this ship to try to figure out if I've missed anything. Yeah, I've searched both. Yeah, okay. I don't think I'm missing anything, in other words. So let's grab the dolly. I'm going to drop the charging station. I know it's not on my ship, but dropping it just for space. And then I can show you the power of the dolly. So instead of making multiple trips, well, I still have to make multiple trips, but I can move like 3 of these items at once. And I'm going to dump it here for now, and then I'll like stack everything later, because it's going to be hard for me to stack things quickly. So pellet feeder, the cryo pump. Cryo pumps aren't worth much. The cryo system isn't worth much compared to the other fusion things. So the cryo tank, the cryo pump, coolant's cheap. It doesn't really matter. So I think that's everything that I wanted to grab from the wreck here. So I'll drop the dolly, drag in these parts. Thank you for watching Ostranauts, which originally streamed live as a marathon December 21st and December 22nd. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below, but please keep in mind this streamed once as a marathon and this episode was cut from it, so feedback cannot be incorporated. And also, no spoilers please, so please keep them out of the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, people that participated within the marathon, and also viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow Ostranauts.